Hi everybody and welcome to my channel. I'm Cynthia and this spring special episode I will talk about some spring knitting plans that I have in my mind. I hope you could enjoy even this new setting. It's kind of like I was walking in the park with Kala, and I was trying to find a nice spot, and this is our special place. We come here like every sunny day. We will stay a bit. I do my stuff. I do some knitting. Sometimes I study, and it's kind of a nice place, quiet. I hope it's quiet and you will not hear any like background noises. Maybe sometimes some bird that is singing, but it's kind of a natural part of life. You also see Kala in the background. She is happy and free, at least in this little space in the city, because I'm living in a city, so we don't have many places with green where she can stay and enjoy herself. So I'm very excited about this spring. Lately, in springtime, I saw myself growing a lot, much more in this period than in other period of my life. It's kind of, I don't know if like other seasons are kind of a transition or a building some blocks in order to achieve greater things or to renew myself and be ready for new adventures. But I'm feeling like this. I'm feeling happy and open to new challenges and more strengthened. I think I have some plans that include some patterns that are for like a more serious environment, like garments that can be worn with blazers or skirts in order to go to school, to the office, wherever, like occasion that needs to be more set. And also I was thinking to like have a combination of garments that can be worn both like in these occasions and both for like a walk in the city, but more like fancy walk with like an aesthetic and a style that is very flattering, a bit maybe polished, I would say. So the first object I would love to talk about is the Monsetti by Ozetta. That is this simple but elegant tee that has, like, I think even a more flattering structured with a small v-neck collar. And I think this is a perfect like evergreen garment when you need to be a bit more serious, like if you have a kind of presentation. It is this go through look that I would love to have. the second garment I would love to talk about is the twist loop top by Other Loop. That is this polished top that has this central cable that is, I think, is very gorgeous. I would wear it a lot, and I imagine already myself wearing it in the same style as the designer showed on her website. Is amazing. I will pair with, yes, of course, a skirt with the silky pants and maybe some small heels, like 3-4 centimeters heels, and this could be worn both. I think would be like perfect for a summer Sunday morning walking vibe, even for like an aperitif in the beach, like at sunset. It's kind of gives me this vibe, but also can be looking a bit more serious in an office environment. A simple garment that I selected is the THEA top. I think this could be like everyday piece of garment when you don't want to think about nothing. You wear this, you put a blazer on top, a pair of jeans, some sneakers, and you can go through the day and don't think about nothing else. It's kind of simple, everyday looking, but still this is something that is kind of, I think, part of the capsule. Yes, it's kind of a garment that has to be part of everyone capsule of clothing. This year I decided to challenge myself a bit, and I would like to learn new techniques, and I found some patterns that requires like more like that are not these mindful knitting garments, but they require, at least for the upper part, a more like concentration and to read maybe some charts. And this pattern that I selected, so the first one is the peacock tee, that has this kind of leaf motif. I would imagine already this in a kind of silky blend, silky yarn, and to have this kind of freshy look, but still kind of everyday piece of garment. I'm saying lots of times every day, but I choose and selected these pieces, all of them, because I have in mind something to wear each day of the week. Like I don't have this kind of big wardrobe full of pieces, and as I'm starting a new period, and I will talk you more about this, and I will have to be in an office every day. I will have to be wearing something that needs to be both comfortable but even more set. So all the garments that I selected has this purpose in mind. And I think even more this kind of lace structure of garments is something that can get through your day. Another one that I have already saw, and I was kind of I was shocked because I saw the chart that I would have to follow, and it's kind of crazy. I have to interpret and I have to study a lot to get through the pattern, but I see and I think is amazing. It has an amazing structure. The only thing I'm not sure, and I think I will not knit, is like from like the last part. It has this repetition of small balls, three-dimensional balls, and I don't like. It's kind of a personal preference, but I don't like to see myself with this kind of motif. I'm not a three-dimensional person. Maybe it's because I found myself that I'm already a bit three-dimensional. Like I'm curvy. I have curvature of my body, and I would not like to emphasize them more than my body has. Maybe it's kind of silly, probably, but this is what I think. So I think I will skip only the last part with the bubbles, but all the other motif. I don't know, even when I see this chart and I see that seems very, not complicated, but kind of that needs concentration to get through. It motivates me to get through. Lastly, I have, in reality, I have already cast it on. I have frogged it, and I have cast it on again. Look at my holes. I'm in love. It's kind of addicting. It's a garment that I would love to wear both over the swimming suit and both over some kind of top, simple top, bralette in the spring-summer, and also with a long sleeve high neck shirt in the winter, maybe of course in another kind of texture, but I think will be like a piece that will give you like this kind of sprint and more flattering look that everybody will see. Oh, what is this? Have you made it? I don't know. I'm kind of wondering with my mind. I have not selected any pattern yet, but I would love to cast on a cardigan. I have something in mind, some kind of patterns from Petit Knit, and also maybe the cardigan number 8 for from my favorite things knitwear. I'm not very sure about it because I will need something to cover myself a bit, because in the summer in closed space here in Italy, but I think also everywhere, they pump a lot air conditioning, and I'm not a huge fan, and I get like very sick. One year I think I slept a whole night with the air conditioned, not because of my preferences, but I had to sleep with my nephews, and I put in this air conditioned. I don't know how many degrees there were, but I was kind of with my blankets all covered, and still I got 38 degrees of fever. And the next day I had to take like 10 hours, no, 6-7 hours train to start a journey in the northern part of Italy with my sister and her family. We went to the mountains next to Bolzen, and I had the fever and I was so tired, was not feeling very good. So I will be prepared. I've already casted on, and I'm knitting on my cumulus T also with this intention. We will see what I will make and how will be this period, because most of them are most of these patterns that I selected are knitted with like 3mm needles, so they are like time consuming, like would be lots of good time knitting, but still it's kind of slow knitting period. That's it for today. I hope you enjoyed this time with me. You enjoyed this kind of setting, and I hope there won't be any problems with the noise. I wish you a good knitting time for this spring season, some beginning of even summer. Let's hope it will be a good time, and see you. Bye.